Hey everyone! Imagine cooking gas dropping from nearly $5,000 to just $1,000 per cylinder. That's like going from eating lobster to shrimp on the Barbie for the same price. Well, President Irfaan Ali just laid out a bold plan to do exactly that alongside a promise to slash electricity bills by half. In today's video, we're breaking down this ambitious 5-year strategy to tackle poverty and the cost of living in Guyana. We'll also unpack some tough questions about how this will actually work, because let's be honest, promises are great, but details matter. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future updates. Now, let's get into it. Details: deliberate, clear strategy to tackle poverty, cost of living in next 5 years. Guyanese can expect to see a significant drop in the price of cooking gas with the People's Progressive Party/Civic, PPP/C, working on bringing down the cost as low as $1,000 per cylinder. That's right. A cylinder that currently costs roughly $4,500 to $5,600 could soon be a fraction of that. Now, unless the government has found a magic lamp or a genie willing to bargain, we've got to ask, how exactly are they planning to pull this off? This is among the menu of measures outlined by President Dr. Irfaan Ali in a Facebook Live on Sunday afternoon. He said the PPP/C has a clear strategy aimed at eliminating poverty and tackling the high cost of living for all Guyanese over the next 5 years. Clear strategy is great, but will that strategy include ensuring the cooking gas actually reaches your kitchen and not just the capital city? Ali is returning on the PPP/C's ticket for the upcoming September 1st general and region elections, seeking a re-election into office. Yes, election season, where all promises sound sweeter than a fresh coconut water on a hot day. But seriously, this plan has some meat on the bone. He explained on Sunday that citizens will see massive benefits from his administration's Model Gas-to-Energy, GTE, project, which is slated to be operationalized mid-next year. With the gas project coming on stream, cooking gas is going to come down substantially. We are targeting a cylinder of cooking gas at $1,000. Now, that's another essential item that will reduce poverty. That will save for the household, he posited. This GTE project sounds like the real star here. The government is basically planning to harness Guyana's natural gas reserves to make cooking gas and electricity cheaper. But here's a question for you. Will this $1,000 price be a state-subsidized sale, or are they going to force private retailers to comply? Because we all know telling retailers, hey, sell it for $1,000 or else, might not exactly win any friends in the gas business. Currently, the retail price for a 20-pound cylinder of cooking gas ranges between $4,500 and $5,600. For many families, this is a big monthly expense, sometimes more painful than stepping on a Lego barefoot. A drop to $1,000 could really ease the strain. Located at Wales on the west bank of Demerara, WBD, the highly anticipated GTE initiative will see the construction of a 300-megawatt MW power plant and a natural gas liquids NGL facility, both utilizing the rich natural gas that will be piped onshore from the ExxonMobil-operated Liza field in the offshore Stabroek block. Sounds impressive, but big projects like these often come with delays and cost overruns. Will the $1,000 cooking gas price have to wait if the GTE hits a bump in the road? The PPP/C government anticipates that the gas production will initially reach 50 million cubic feet per day, delivering at least 5,000 barrels of NGLs per day. The liquids will then be separated via the gas processing plant for sale as cooking gas locally, as well as to supply dry gas to the power plant. That's a lot of gas, but here's another thought. What percentage of that will be reserved for local use versus exported for profit? We want cheap gas at home, not Guyana exporting all the goodies and then charging locals premium prices. A second phase of the project would see another 75 million cubic feet of gas per day being produced for a second power plant and export use. Lowered electricity prices. In addition to the significantly lowered cooking gas prices, the PPP/C administration has also been touting a 50% reduction in electricity costs for all category of consumers when the GT project comes on stream next year, delivering clean and reliable power. We have already said that we'll reduce the cost of electricity by 50%. And remember, addressing poverty is also how we address essential services. And electricity, reducing that by half is essential service. Cutting electricity bills in half is no small feat. That's enough to make your electricity meter dance in happiness. So when you have not only accessibility and reliability, but the cost of energy coming down by half, that directly addresses poverty, because this is an essential service, Ali explained during Sunday's Live. Energy is a lifeline, and affordable energy can really lift a country's economic potential. But again, are we prepared infrastructure-wise to distribute this cheaper power fairly, especially to far-flung regions like Region 1? Already, the current PPP/C government has removed the value-added tax, VAT, on water and electricity that was imposed by the previous A Partnership for National Unity plus Alliance for Change, APNU plus AFC, administration, and is also providing subsidies to the Guyana Power and Light Inc., GPL, to offset the global increase in fuel prices, thus avoiding a hike in electricity bills for local consumers. So subsidies are currently helping keep bills down, but can Guyana sustain this level of support long-term? Subsidies are like party snacks, great for a while, but you don't want to run out before the guests leave. According to President Ali, Guyanese can expect more similar intervention from the next PPP/C administration to ease the burden and enhance their standard of living. Key to this, he pointed out, is creating safety nets within societies to enhance access to essential services like health, education, water, infrastructure, and then build out specific measures to address different forms of vulnerabilities and create opportunities for the poor. Addressing poverty isn't just about lowering bills. It's about building a safety net so no one falls through the cracks. This is a more mature approach than just throwing money at the problem. Addressing poverty, cost of living. We have crafted some very specific issues in addressing poverty, in addressing cost of living, all aimed at ensuring all of our country grow in this period of economic expansion. And we have to do it in a way in which the policies and programs do not only address the short-term challenges, but the policies and systems that we build would address holistically the long-term challenges and create economic growth and allow a social safety net to be built around opportunities for the poor, he stated. Long-term and holistic. That's what you want to hear. Too many times, governments treat poverty like a bad cold, temporary treatment without addressing the cause. To this end, the president noted that the PPP/C has defined a clear strategy to create wealth, expand the economy, create safety nets and access to essential services, including the expansion of social programs, especially those targeting vulnerable groups, children, women, pensioners, and young people. He said this systemic approach will build on existing policies that have already made tangible impacts and will be strengthened by new, targeted initiatives designed to improve the lives of all Guyanese. Ali added there will also be additional initiatives to support a more comprehensive housing program, an unparalleled healthcare system, improved access to quality education, and the expansion of agricultural initiatives to strengthen food security and empower rural communities. This is the kind of blueprint that, if followed through with honesty and transparency, could transform Guyana in the next 5 years. The president was clear that taxes will be further reduced, salaries increased, cash grants bolstered, and overall development skyrocketing. Development skyrocketing. I like the sound of that. Just don't forget us little people when you're cruising in that rocket, Mr. President. He posited during Sunday's Live that this very deliberate and clear strategy will support specific social welfare program, an enhancement program that must not add any burden. So it's education, it's health, it's water, it's electricity, it's cooking gas. It is community wealth. It is home ownership. It is job creation, expanding the part-time job program. It is expanding the income source for household. It is increasing disposable income in the pockets of families. It is support to our pensioners. That is how we are improving quality of life. That is how we are reducing costs. If you think about it, this is about increasing the money that stays in your pocket instead of disappearing into bills. Who wouldn't want that? So what do you think? Could Guyana really see cooking gas at $1,000 a cylinder? Will electricity bills really be cut in half? And how confident are you that these ambitious plans won't get bogged down in delays, price controls, or supply chain headaches? Drop your thoughts, questions, or even your best jokes about gas prices in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please smash that like button, subscribe for more Caribbean news and insights, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and here's hoping for affordable energy and a brighter future for all Guyanese.